Welcome back to the students. Here is the I am going to start another concept, that is another chapter. Okay, that is the decimal number, and this decimal number is most useful. The another type of number. Okay, and this is the modified form of, we can say the decimal number is the modified form of what? Fraction. Decimal number is the modified form of fraction. Let us see. Here the decimal number is a number which is the modified form of fraction. You see, this number is 3 by 10. This number is 3 upon 10 is equal to 0.3. So divide 3 by 10 by process of division 0.3. When 3 by 10 is a form of fraction, okay, we can convert into another way 0.3, and 0.3 is the decimal form of 3 by 10. So 0.3 is a decimal number which is a modified form of the fraction 3 upon 10. Similarly, 27 by 5 is equal to 5.4. Okay, so 27 by 5 is a fraction. So 5.4 is a decimal number. So by dividing 27 by 5, you see, we shall get 5.4. So 5.4 is a decimal number, has been modified by dividing 27 by 5, the fraction 27 by 5. Thus, 5.4, the decimal 5.4 is the modified form of 27 by 5. 27 by 5 is in the form of fraction, and 5.4 is in the form of decimal. So 5.4 is the decimal form of 27 by 5. Similarly, 3409 by 8 is equal to 426.125. If you are converting the fraction 3409 by 8 into decimal, it will be 426.125 by process of division. You can see 3409 by 8, 8 4 is 32, 4 minus 2, 2, 0, 8 2 is 16, so 10 minus 6, 4, 9, 8 6 is 48, 1, so put the decimal point and put another 0, the number will be 10, so 8 1 is 8, 10 minus 8, 2, since the decimal point you can give 1 0, 20, and 8 2 is 16, 4, again put another 0, 40, 8 5 is 40. This is the decimal form of the fraction 3409 upon 8. So decimal number is nothing, it is the another form of the fraction. This is the modified form of fraction. We can convert the fraction into decimal form. So decimal form is the modified form of fraction. You see here 637 by 25 is equal to 25 by 40, 25.48. Okay. Similarly, you can convert 637 by 25 is equal to 25.48. Here 3003 by 64 is equal to 46.921875. So 46.921875 is the modified form of the fraction 3003 by 64. So it is clearly understood that the decimal number is the modified form of the fraction. So you see in every number, so decimal number, you see now, you see 25.48. 25.48, there is a decimal point. So this decimal point has two parts. One is the 25, which is called before the decimal point. The numbers used before the decimal point is a whole number part or the integral part. So 25 is the integral part or whole number part. After the decimal point, the number is 48, and 48 is the fractional part or the decimal part of the given decimal number. Okay. Similarly, see 46.921875. So decimal point, dividing the decimal into two parts before the decimal point the number is known as whole number part, and after the decimal point the number is used as the fractional part. So 46.921875, 46 is the what? Whole number part, and 921875 is known as what? Decimal part. Thus a decimal number has two parts. One is the whole number part, or in other is the fractional part or decimal part. So we can define a decimal number. You see, we can define a decimal number, the number whose whole part and the fractional part is separated by a decimal point is called a decimal number. Okay, see 348.6705. So in this number you are clearly seeing there is a decimal point. This decimal point is known as separator. It is called separator, which is separating the decimal number into two parts. One is the whole number part, another is the decimal part or the fractional part. And here the decimal part, the fractional part, you see 6705 is a fractional part. Your decimal point is middle point. Point is known as decimal point, and before the decimal point 348 is known as whole part. Thus the decimal number is a number whose whole part on the decimal part or the fractional part is separated by decimal number, by decimal point. Okay, once again, the number whose whole part and the fractional part is separated by decimal point is called a decimal number. Okay, so in this number 348.6705, so this is the decimal point, 348 is the whole part, 6705 is the fractional part. So in this concept we learn the decimal point is consist of two parts separated by decimal point. Okay, one is the whole part, the number used before the decimal point called whole part, and another is the fractional part, the number used after the decimal point is known as fractional part. So this is about the definition of the whole decimal number. Okay, understood? Okay, thank you. See this number also again. Decimal number is a number which is the modified form of fraction. Okay. Thus, the decimal number is devised from the which number? Fraction. Okay. Understood? Look at again. Thank you.